Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn & Company. It's Tuesday, October 11th. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day. Very, very quiet trade in these markets as you're struggling to kind of find a direction until you see USDA's crop report here tomorrow, Wednesday the 12th at 11 a.m. So that's going to probably be the driving force into these markets moving forward for a while. You're kind of just stuck in a rut here. We know yields are strong. We've heard very well yields from both soybeans and corn. So it's been priced into the market here for a couple weeks that you should see a yield increase once again into the soybean market, though the trade is leaning for a slight decrease in the corn yield, just because most of this market thought they got a little bit ahead of themselves when they increased yield drastically a couple months back here from USDA on corn. So they do think that you'll have a little bit of a tip back there, but overall they wouldn't be surprised if you came in here and saw the pushback in corn yield slightly, but it completely offset with an increase in harvested acres. So there's a lot of numbers they can change into this report, but for the most part they're thinking kind of steady on the carryout for corn, slightly higher increase on the carryout levels for soybeans there. Wheat market didn't have a whole lot going for it as well yesterday or today. Surprisingly, nothing closed on the negative side of things, and you did have very negative outside markets with the dollar up over 78 towards the end of the close. So that put a little bit of pressure, but the grains were able to fight it, closing just a little bit steady to a little bit higher on the day there. Meat markets, you had expanded limits into live cattle, but you did not use them here. They closed limit lower yesterday. So into today's trade, both feeders and live slightly higher to start off the day, but by the midday, you started to find some selling pressure, closed about $1.37 lower here in live cattle, about 45 cents lower in feeder cattle, and then lean hogs actually got a little bit of a positive spend. They were up over $1 at one point, but closed up 45 cents on the day. Like I said, those outside markets were very, very negative towards commodities, along with the dollar being up 78. Crude was down over $1. The Dow was down over 200 points, and that does put some pressure. So moving forward, we're just going to have to see what tomorrow's USDA crop report brings. That's going to dictate how grain trade goes here for a while, at least for a couple days, until we know what managed money is going to do moving forward. I do have to close with a disclaimer. Trade in futures and options involves risk loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.